Hi everybody, this is Stephanie. Welcome to another Project Life process. This is week 8. So I'm a little behind. I believe we're like on week 10 or 11 for 2021, but it's nice going back, especially for this week. This week is not a typical week here in Texas. This was February the 14th to the 20th, I believe. And this is the week we got a ton of snow. I have a ton of photos of the boys playing with the snow and of how our yard looks like a before and after. As you can see, I'm going to have the photos there. I just love the way that looked. Oh, it's so beautiful. And I wanted to place a photo of how the yard normally looks before all that snow. It's not common for us to get a lot of snow as much as we did that week. And obviously, the state did suffer from it. There was a lot of repercussions and unexpected, incidents. It was just, it was a lot. It was a lot to take in. So, and I'm trying to filter through it all as I go through documenting this week. I'm gonna add in another insert. It is the ones that I believe I got from scrapbook.com. It's Becky Higgins. I'm looking up what Design H. There's a 6x12 one, so I'm able to add in some extra photos to make this spread complete. So I'm using the Elle Studio, the February kit, and as well as some for my stash. So that are all within Elle Studio that were just remaining cards left over from previous kits. So I'm trying to see where they're going to fit the best. I'm trying to bring in the colors. I did debate on switching to a Studio Calico Documenter kit. Since I did buy that sale, the buy one, get one for free, I bought the Documenter for January and February, as well as the Traveler's Notebook, buy one, get one free as well. And I don't know, it had a lot of cactus in, the Valentine's or the February kit. And normally, you're able to, make it work. And I could have, but I'm just used to the colors from Elle Studio, so I figured I may just use those Studio Calico kits to document a previous year. I do like that idea, so if I ever post previous years in Project Life that I want to complete, I will place them on Sundays, some video uploads. Alright, so I got the left side done. The first photo there next to the title card is just my husband playing with the kids. It is so normal here that the kids will all ambush him and jump all over him. And I just love to take a picture of that because instead of helping him, right? I know I'm so helpful. I love it. I'm like, you're on your own, dude. You gave me boys. Oh no, I'm not jumping into that. But I love how they just all swarm him and try and attack him and try and win. Of course they don't, he just goes and he's but for now, let's see, because as they get older, I don't think he's going to be able to withhold all their weight. It's so funny to see. I was just kind of organizing all the photos and picking Project Life cards correctly to see which way it would fit. Now I'm going to move the other one so that way I can add in the photos that belong in that additional pocket that I'm page protector. And I want to make sure that they do match the Project Life cards. So if you can see that photo that I have there and that I'm grabbing now in the upper left portion, that photo is where we kind of quarantined the entire house. We closed all the other doors except for the living room. Well, the living room was the only open area. We closed everything else. We had a propane heater that's meant to be indoors. I know there was issues with that. We made sure we only kept it on for about 20-30 minutes, just enough to reach to a certain level that the house was warm enough. We bundled up and we all stayed in one room. We put the boys' beds in front of the couch. My husband and I slept on the couch with the baby, and we kept it really, it was warm in that living room, thankfully. But I remember going into the other rooms and thinking, oh my God, it's so frigid. So I'm just glad we thought quick to do that at the beginning of the start of this week. That's that photo of them all asleep on the couch, along in their beds on the floors. The next photo in the right portion, well, actually, I'm going all over the place. So I just told you that one that I'm messing with. But if I go back now to the left, the additional pocket, that's a photo of my older child. He has a, what do you call that, an icicle that looks kind of like a wand. He's like, look, my Harry Potter wand. And he just had so much fun. He definitely loved being outside more than the other two. It was so cold for the middle child to Mason to want to stay out there for more than 10 minutes. Sean, the older one, he was more than happy to stay out there a lot for a long period. It just kind of sucked to let them do that because with the electricity being down and it was really cold, I didn't want them to stay out there very long and then come home to the house and didn't really warm them up. So I didn't let them enjoy it as much as I wish we could have, but they still had fun and enjoyed it overall. So that's good. And you can see there in the page protector to the left, I have another photo of my two children. The younger one, he's grabbing snow, so it's the first time he's really getting to see snow. Oh, really quick, that little bucket there, it's from the dollar store. That's where I keep all my Elle Studio products. So I recently did that change, and I love it so much because I tend to have it in this one drawer, and then I have some somewhere else, and then it was just, I realized that wasn't a proper organization for that product and that brand, so that is so much better now. I'm showing you, I'm moving on to the page protector on the opposite side, and I saw that little die cut there. It says kiss kiss, and there's a photo of my husband and I just thought it was perfect to place there. So I'm grabbing out a ton of products now that are within the Elle Studio brand, and I'm just trying to see what I can use to embellish the this entire spread. I know it's like a lot going on. I feel like I had so much to work with, so I didn't go like, I was kind of all over the place. It was so different to try and figure out how to fit it onto my work surface as well. And I normally don't have additional spreads. I used to do a page protector like this in my project life for last year at the beginning of the year, or the previous year actually. But it was for the whole month. So I had more photos for the month instead of week by week. And I needed a insert for the middle portion, but it was for the whole month. I felt like that was okay to do because, I wasn't going week by week. So to do it again, I did like it. I liked it so much. I liked how the photos in the end, right now you see me where I have a page protector, a title card, but that does get changed. In the end, you'll see I have things moved around just because I'm indecisive, and when I come back I do see it with fresh eyes and I realize no, I don't like that. So I'm grabbing out some stickers, and the stickers on that photo say together. Well, I haven't done the third one yet, but that one that says in black, it says it will be okay, just because it was one of the best things that we were doing is we would wait for the electricity to come back on, and then we would rush and put a movie on, and we'll all sit there and we'll eat, some snacks, and we will enjoy it so much more because that is a normal thing that we do on a regular basis. We sit there and watch movies. It's my husband's thing. He loves to pick out a film. That's why he kind of, he buys a ton of them. And so we were just waiting for it to come back on. And he's like, and the boys rushed to, and they're like, oh, okay, it's this movie that we decided, all right, let's stick it in. And they sit down, and the electricity was not on. And I know you're probably thinking, like, of all things that we want to concern ourselves with. I'm just grateful that my kids weren't in a distressed state through it all. They were taking it in stride and appreciating every single thing instead of being, like, oh, this is horrible. It's just, they did not have a negative attitude through it all. And I'm just so grateful. So instead they looked at it like, oh, a challenge, and like, oh, it's on. Let's get this done and this done and this done. And they're awesome. They're awesome. So that was just one of the things that we did. And I don't think I have that written down anywhere. So I'm going to have to add that in so that we don't forget those little things, since we don't have a picture of us doing that. I just remembered seeing the stickers, and I'm hoping that it will always refresh my mind that way. So those stickers on that photo, it says together, this too shall pass, it'll be okay, because we went through this together, and everything ended up okay, thankfully. So I'm just adding a bunch of stickers, and I'm grabbing out the December stickers that I purchased from Elle Studios that kind of work with this spread, even though we're in Valentine's Day. That one I placed, that pink sticker says family fun. As soon as the snow started to hit at night, they were hot chocolates. They know when it's cold, I'll make them hot chocolates, or, their dad. And it's just so funny that we've already made that a bit of a tradition, a routine, if you will. So I know I'm kind of going all over the place. I'm just working as I go through this and trying to share some of the photos and overall. But I'm going to show you. Okay, so now I'm back. You can see things have changed. I love the way the photos look now. I just knew that title card I wasn't going to use all those labels. So I'm using my hands here to explain what I did. But the bird was being loud as well as my son, so I don't get to do that real time voice with you guys. So I'm doing a voiceover with you. But I didn't really need that title card. So what I did is I cut out, made a little embellishment out of it and put week 8. And those were some stickers, puffy stickers from Elle Studio, but they were on clearance. So I was like, score. I think I bought them in January, if not February. But I love how all the photos are on the upper and the lower portion. They're all 4x6. They look clean with their border, and I just love the way that looks so much. And I also like the balance that I'm doing with a Project Life card, a photo of a 3x4s down the middle row, and it's consistent with a pattern. It just helps me flow better, in my opinion. If it was not with a pattern, it would have been too random for me. I do like the way that looks so much more. And here I added in all my journaling. So here I'm showing you I added in the tab. I believe this February I had got that stamp set. The stamp set that says a good times tab stamp or something. So I went ahead and printed it out. I even got color inks from my, what do you call it, from my stash to match with this collection with the Elle Studio colors. Here really quick I showed you how instead of doing a flip up for my 4x6 photos, I just added in a tab. So that way you can see how the front yard normally looks without snow and then how it is now. And I love that photo so much. It's actually not a really good quality photo. It was like at 4 or 5 in the morning. I opened up the curtains to my window and this is what I saw. And it was just so breathtaking. It was amazing. I do love it. I don't get to see snow very often, so I did really enjoy this. I wish we were able to enjoy it more without the complications of, you know, how it happened. No water, no electricity, and it was hard to get our way and stuff, but I still enjoyed it. That last photo that I have my hand on, that's the last day. I feel like we were just so tired. Everybody was passed out on the floor and on the couch and just like they were done for this week. And that's the exact feeling that I felt as well as they did that day. They just looked beat. And as you can see, my youngest, he had like no clothes on. It was hot already. It was hot. It was just so crazy, right? This weather only in Texas, y'all. All right, well, this is the spread all completed. I hope you enjoyed the process. If you consider to subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.